Good evening. Well, now, it really is the middle of a heat wave, but I'm not going to start singing again, I promise. I thought that I would do something slightly different this evening, and that is actually start one of these sub-doodahs slightly differently, right from taking out a piece like that with all its bendy, you see, bendy. Are we in? Yeah, okay, bendy. So that is that. And what I do in fact is here it gives you an idea of what, well, it doesn't give you an idea, it tells you exactly what you want for the next bit. So I've got to have two F-32s, and I know, because I've already looked and I've already lost them, that they are here, and they're tiny little bits which are designed to irritate and defeat even the best of us. Well, the whole of this thing is supposed to go together by sticking it all together, and there's supposed to be two of these, and I've taken another light. They give you an awful lot of spare parts, particularly this type of thing there. And these are tiny. I mean, look, you know, for heaven's sakes. Yeah. So anyway, two of those, and then we look and we say there's 138, which in fact is what I've already taken out, but that's a spare one, just in case you bugger up this lot here, which you can do quite easily. And then we want two F41s. These are odd little bits here, and not only am I going to take them out, but I may put them in. They appear rather like a frog. It looks like a frog. And when I say frog, I mean Reddit. Did you know that whenever you see, or hear rather, Reddit on a film, that's actually a Californian frog. Certainly English frogs don't make that noise. They're much more refined. And then you see, you go on, and here's some fun facts which are completely irrelevant and you probably won't understand. Well, no, that's not true. No. Never, ever talk down to your audience. No, I didn't say it. Anyway, so if you look at, you've all had to sit through White Christmas with your mums and dads at Christmas time, haven't you? Every last one of you has had to sit down and watch that. And you've seen Bing Crosby and oh God, it was on the tip of my tongue just now. Danny Kaye, travelling from somewhere in the south up the coast. Hang on a minute. 43 and 44. Good. 43, 44. That's those two bits. And very shortly we will need 45 and 46. So we'll take them out ready. And then the film cuts away and you see this lovely silver train with its red and yellow and silver diesel engine pulling it along at high speed. Which could only have happened 2,000 miles away in the middle of the United States, because that was an Asian Topeka and Santa Fe locomotive, and they would have been travelling on the Atlantic coast line. So there you are. it gets worse, you see, because you have to remember that although this film has snow in it, it was filmed in California, and in California, certainly at sea level, they don't have a lot of snow, if any. So all the trains are wrong, because they then film another train which turns out to be not from New York to Maine, but I really am boring people this evening, aren't I? But it turns out to be a Southern Pacific freight locomotive, but there we are. Okay, fine. I'll end that now. Good. I think that's all the bits I need. And I've put those 2 bits in, and we are now going to wonder where do those tiny little bits go then? We can't see them. Those are F-32s. Oh, well, they're going to an F-44. F-44. Oh, there we are. Don't you just love it? Where will we go next with our journey through the film elf? I mean, the other thing is all this wonderful, they're not wonderful actually, no, all the old cowboy films were filmed within about 30 miles of Hollywood, because that's no good, it's broken, because everybody could get there and back in a day. So you could go there and you could work and you could come back in a day. If you went over that, then the union would want everybody to have extra pay. I'm beginning to get pissed off with this. I'm probably not allowed to say that. The algorithm will say you shouldn't have said that. Oh, am I in camera here? I don't know. I am probably the worst videographer, that's a big word, that there has ever been. And not only that, I don't have editing software, and yep. Oh dear. Well, actually, of course, I'm wittering on because we have had an interesting sort of day, spending money, which we're never going to say you see back. Calls to buy our lovable neighbour, who is about to, well, he'll receive an email from me tomorrow which he won't like. Oh dear, oh dear. Get in there. It's in there. Way hey! And it hasn't actually broken up. Now we put one in this side the other way round, but I need to take another one out of that. Oh, oh dear. There we are. Got him. So there we are. Right, get rid of that. Look at that. See what you can do when you really try. And now, looking at all the bits here, the next bit, oh, they are the next bits we want. Those. And we take this and I can't tell. I think that bit sticks outwards. So we'll put it on this side. No, we won't have to put it on this side because that goes that way around. That goes in there, undoubtedly. Yep. And those two, it seems, go in there. Oh yes. Now, this side is the same. Sorry, are we in camera? On camera, in, right? I don't know. Perhaps I should have a camera person. How about that? Nobody's told me whether they want to see me make anything else. Oh, you little bitch. Oh no. No, we've just had a total collapse. And in fact, of course, what we've actually done is damage that bit. So we can go like that with that. And we'll go to the spare piece. Now that's the first time I have had that happen in the whole thing. I expect you'll say, well, that's because you're trying to do it on camera. And it probably is. There's another two of those thingies. There we are. Probably because they know you'll have thrown that away. And they go in there again. This is a bit of a difficult bit, isn't it? So anyway, what shall I do after this? I mean, I could. No, I couldn't. No. Because if I sing anymore, no, I couldn't do a sort of song and dance routine because if I sing anymore, nobody's ever going to watch another video. And I will probably end up all unsubscribed and everybody saying, well, we're not going to subscribe to that idiot. I'm rather surprised that 80 people do, actually. Although I have to say that when I write, and I do write, but that's nothing to do with this lot, because they certainly would not publish what I write. Well, not that bad, of course. Come on. Oh yes, that goes outside. Yeah. If I break this one, we are in trouble. No, that's got to be upside down. You're an idiot. And this chap I was working with, it's a Polish chap who was doing some plumbing, and we don't want to go there. But I do have this habit of saying, stupid boy, when I do something wrong. Stupid boy. Well, I don't find this peculiar, but some people do. And he did. He said, well, why are you always sort of putting yourself down? Well, I'm not putting myself down. I've just done something wrong, and I just sort of said, oh, stupid boy. Because you do. Well, I do. Do you? I think a lot of people do. God, this thing is a bit, yeah, it is. Definitely a bit. Anyway, there we are. Now that comes back over the top there. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, perhaps it does. Those bits go in there. Ah! And then there's these bits. What comes up here like this. And then, oh right. Right, okay, sorry, up here. Up here. action. Good. Okay. God, try and put the lights on, have I? I'm not really not doing very well this evening. It's not. It's hot, you know, and my brain is. Oh, this one's a bit of a sillies. This is. The whole of this is supposed to. The whole of this. Oh God, thing is supposed to clip together, but I've got to tell you that if you can get this together without any of that stuff, you are a better man than I. Perhaps I should have some weeny Chinese fingers or something. I don't know. But it don't want to go. Right. No. No. That didn't never work. No. I don't believe it. I seriously do not believe it. Yeah. Well, sorry about that, folks. I'm going to have to do a little bit of work off camera on that because it really does not want to go together as specified. I forgot to put the light on. It's not been a good day. And cheers.